around this time in May 2022, we had plenty of joy and emotions because India had won the prestigious Thomas Cup in badminton. Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy, Kidambi Srikanth, HS Pranoy, all were hailed as the next big thing, and their performances in the next 1-2 years was truly a testament as to how India's badminton had really surged. These three individuals, if you look at Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty, four individuals had really redesigned the brilliance of Indian badminton at that time. But now, fast forward 2 years later, exactly in May 2024, the Indian badminton team, both the men and the women in the Thomas Cup and in the Uber Cup, have lost. They are out in the quarterfinals. India, the defending Thomas Cup champions, were beaten by China. And India in the Uber Cup, when you look at the women, they lost to Japan. Now, the women had a very less chance in the Uber Cup because several big stars like PV Sindhu, Trisa Jolly, Gayatri Gopichand all skipped the event in order to prepare themselves for the Olympics. Despite that, India's young talent really showed up. Anmol Karb in particular, she was fantastic in the Uber Cup. But when she got injured in the last group stage game, she tearfully walked out and India lost. We knew that their campaign against Japan would be doomed. Without Anmol Karb, who had the capability to ensure that they could win, India just could not get going. And Asmita Chalia, despite trying, she just did not step up to the plate. And unfortunately, India's Uber Cup campaign ended in the quarterfinals. But what of the men? 2 consecutive games now that they have had against Indonesia and against China, they have lost. HS Pranoy gave you the only win against Indonesia at this point in time. But then they lost the other 4. Kidambi Srikanth in particular, his unforced errors in the last league game that was there was truly frustrating. And the other further shock, if you have to look at it, Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty losing to both Indonesia and also China today. They put up a fight in both the games, but ironically in the crunch moments, they lost out. Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty are known for their clutch play. But here, they just couldn't get going. And because of that, now a problem has emerged. Heading into Paris, you thought that the Thomas Cup would be one of the few events where they could do it. But now, there is an issue. Certain unforced errors, especially from Kidambi Srikanth, has ensured that yes, you cannot always be there. When you are trailing behind, you need to be really powerful and you have to keep a cool head. That didn't happen in the Indonesia game, and because of that, they lost out. Lakshya Sen put up a great show against China, but unfortunately lost to Indonesia. His old nemesis, Jonathan Christie, in the Indonesia match, once again showed that when it comes to contests with him, they really do have an upper hand. Jonathan Christie and Kunlavat Viditsarn, when you look at it, Lakshya Sen has always struggled against them, and that's why Jonathan Christie once again showed that yes, when it comes to the mental edge, he's there. But Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty's 2 consecutive losses, they are a cause for worry heading into Paris Olympics 2024, because you are expecting this duo to win. You are expecting them as one of the medal contenders in badminton. This time with badminton, the rankings are all done. You've gotten your 5 berths when you look at it, and India will be sending there with the hope of getting at least 2 medals. PV Sindhu, whenever she's gone to the Olympics, she's won. She got a silver in 2016, she got a bronze in 2020. But can she get another medal looking at the form that she's in? Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy, all medal hopes are pinned on the duo. But can they do it? Lakshya Sen, can he do it? That is the major issue that is plaguing the Indian badminton team. All the glory of 2022 has been undone in 2024 with their losses to Indonesia and China. And because of this, the likes of Shi Yuki, the likes of all the other powerful players like Jonathan Christie, you may say, what was the other one? Kunlavat Viditsarn, Jonathan Christie and all. Fantastic effort. They are raising the A game. India, on the other hand, their game is reducing at the worst possible time. Now with the Thomas Cup done, India will now really have to bank upon what they do in the lead up to the Paris Olympics, because the Thomas Cup loss is a severe blow to their prestige, and because of that, Tokyo was an aberration. Now, when you look at it, Paris offers a chance for redemption, especially Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, because if they don't get the medal, it will be a golden opportunity lost, and all the build-up from Commonwealth to Asiad will be undone. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Rate. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.